The barbarian sips from a mug with a grim look. She hesitates as if she doesn't know where to begin. Once I told you about my tribe. Well, yes, the 6 bears. I'd be happy to forget, but they were spotted on your land. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numeria border. Numeria border? What are they doing? You're asking me? I don't have, and I have no idea. I really hope I never see these ugly faces again. I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could, and now they follow me. What the hell? So let's visit my old tribe, find out what they want so far from their snow, and then we can kick them back. She finishes her beer in one gulp, then belches and stumbles towards tavern amid to order another. There's more to your conversation there, lady. No, not anymore. Alright. Young half-elf looks up at you, exhausted. Somebody has really given her a black eye. There's panic in the voice. I beg you, help me. I haven't done anything wrong. What's going on here? Greetings. I apologise for the noise. Our captain thought it would be a good idea to make an example of this criminal. Keep the public in line, you know. This one turned out to be a little nosy. The half-elf looks shocked and terrified by his circumstance. You're the local ruler, aren't you? I beg for your mercy. I've been arrested as a thief, and I'm going to go to jail, but haven't done anything wrong. I've never taken anything that wasn't mine. Somebody slandered me for stealing property from the merchant in the capital. We had a deal. He promised to lend me money for a new workshop, but I didn't take a single coin. It's all a lie. I beg you, please. Nobody believes me. The merchant's name is Hassif. Or Mahassif. He would help me if only he knew I was in trouble. Please, talk to the merchant in the capital. He will confirm I'm innocent. What are you charged with? Thief. He chased him all the way out here from the capital, stole something from a merchant and escaped. Just another scoundrel. Never mind him. They're all the same. He was found out, so now he's yelling about his innocence. Okay. Kimo. He is a tall, pale elf and soft features, with his face sharply contrasting his angular features. This woeful gaze is fixed on the ground. He finally notices you and startled. Blinks at you absent-minded. He talks slowly, slightly elongating the words as he speaks. Good day. Kimo Tavoy, with a wide smile. The elf slowly nods at you. An odd name for an elf. My parents named me Camille, but my friends decided this name doesn't suit me so well. What are you doing here? I can't tell you, it's a secret. Okay. Although if you promise to help me, then I will tell you. That's also a secret, but it's not hard, not at all. You have my word. What do I get? In that case, I'll give you my spear. I can make a lot of things out of wood. You could call me a woodworker in your tongue. I take it I'm gonna have to agree done no matter what, right? Well, if you insist. Numek the hunter told me he saw an incredible beautiful flower growing in the swamp. I would go and pick it myself, but I feel it would become lost. Also, there are monsters. Monsters everywhere. Yeah, sure. As always. Alright. I've got to pick up a fucking flower. As you approach the camp, a bright-eyed girl in a long skirt runs up to Amiri and gives her a big hug. You're really alive. The girl sobs and wipes her eyes. Everyone said you killed by the giants, but I always believed you survived, and no one ever found your body. Amiri, I missed you so much. There, stop crying. I'm alive and well. You know nothing can beat me. Here, meet each other. Nylek, this is Baron Tom. He's something like a new chieftain for me now. Tom, this is Nylek. She's the only decent person in my whole lousy tribe. Don't say that. Yes, the elders were mean to you, but you shouldn't blame the whole tribe. Having wiped her eyes, presses her hands against her chest and bows before you. I am Nylek, songkeeper of the 6 bears. You must be the ruler of these lands. Forgive us for intruding into your domain, but... Wait, really? You are really Songkeeper now? That's great. Since when? A sad smile. I've always wanted to be one. While you were learning to fight, I learned the legends. While you were training with the sword, I trained with the tambourine, alright. Yes. But I was initiated during my funeral feast, Amiri. When you were saying goodbye to you and your party, as I sang at the funeral pyre, my heart broke in pain. Desna whispered to me and told me how I could turn this pain to power. Even the rocks and stones cried over the fallen when they heard my song that night. So you're a bard. Great, me too. We should share some songs when you have time. You can tell us what they sing in your tribe, and I can tell you about Amiri's feasts. I like that. Nice to meet you. Oh, she bows to me again. There we go. Oh, that was easy. An old grade barbarian with a tattooed face interrupts. Like, who are you chatting with? Who are you? He looks closer. Amiri's face suddenly starts to yell, pointing his crooked finger at you. You, pariah, freak. After all you did, you still have the nerve to come here and show your ugly face? Chieftain Akira. This is Baron Tom. We're in his lands now. Please soften your heart. Maybe he can help us. Baron, there's something like a chieftain, right? You don't look like one. Well, whatever, I am Akira, chieftain of the 6 bear tribes, and I need you to give me this dirty scumbag. Ooh, Mary is no longer one of your tribe. She's with me now, so if you need something from her, you have to speak to me first. I have no idea of what a venomous snake you're invited into your tent. Listen to me and I will tell you. From the dawn of time, our tribe lived by the old ways. Everyone had a place, a job to do. Men crafted and went hunting, women bore children and kept the huts clean. These are the ways set by our ancestors, and we do not change it. But then this upstart girl wants to match herself against men. She passed the warrior's initiative. She went hunting, but there's truth in the saying, nothing good comes from a woman with a sword. Neighbour tribes laughed at us. Look, there's a second chieftain in the tribe. Soft chieftain, girl chieftain. Must be the end of the 6 bears. And they were right. She brought disaster upon our whole tribe. Once a gang of giants came to the lands. They scared our prey, attacked our huntsmen. So we decided to deal with them. We sent a group, and she went along. For a long time we waited for this group to return. Then we went searching for them even longer. What we found were the dead bodies. Giants killed them all, everyone except for her. And then things got worse. Have you seen these monsters? The evil spirit sends them, the ghost of the giant. He's the one who chased us from our lands. He chased us through all of Numeria. Even now, he's somewhere nearby. Maybe he's just over the hill. He chases us, kills our people, and always says the same. Bring the thief to me. Find Amiri. Turns to Amiri, his face red with anger. He shouts, slobbering in his face. Now you understand. That's what your dreams have cost us. You brought a curse on our tribe, pariah. Now hand me your weapons and get yourself to the woman's hut. That is your place. It always was, always will be. We'll feed you to the ghost and maybe then he'll leave us alone. And at least you can atone for a tiny part of your guilt. Okay. In reply, Mary headsbutts the chieftain, breaking his nose with a sickly crunch. Paying no heed to Nyla's squeal and gurgling in anger, she leaps upon him, punching the old man's face. The chieftain spits blood and struggles to speak. Grabs her sword. You realise what a murder will quickly follow. He's already got what he's deserved. He raises her sword, and Mary shuts her eyes, but the final blow never comes. She sheathes her sword, pushes the chieftain onto the ground, and spits. Get lost out of my sight, you scumbag. Next time I see you, I won't stop at words. I am proud of you, returning the sword to the sheath and avoiding bloodshed. That is a true feat that not many are capable of. Oh, get lost, this isn't the time for your lectures. Nylac helps the defeated chieftain stand up and takes him to the nearest hut. The rest of the barbarians hurry away, hiding themselves from Amiri's anger. Panting heavily and swaying like a drunk, approaches you and puts her bloody hand on your shoulder. That old goat said some evil spirit must be somewhere nearby. Let's go. We find him, we kill him, and then we make them all go back where they're from. I don't owe to them nothing, and never. I don't want to see them ever again. Well, it looks like we're probably going to have to come back here, I would imagine. Hello. What the fuck is you? Comes out neighbour like a madman. That's it. We're done with your evil spirits. We cut him into pieces and cast him into the wind. Didn't even try to speak to him. Amiri, we've already fought and killed him many times. It's no use. He always comes back. Why'd you always slash first and think, I didn't slash first, he came for me. So what was I supposed to do? Lay on the ground for him and let him eat me? Was he trying to tell me something? Did he feel like he was trying to tell me something? I'm going to keep silent. Not so much that after we found you, everything would be better. What should we do now? Don't like something? Come on, speak up. I can hear. Bellows was unexpected anger. I'll tell you what I don't like. You left me. Thanks to you, I realised that a woman can do something bigger than scraping hides and cooking stew. I hope you become chief, and I'd be your advisor, and together we change the ways of this tribe. But instead you just disappeared without even saying goodbye. I have nothing left but to become a Kyria's advisor. He led the tribe through the whole Numeria. Who do you think? Who negotiated with the other tribes? And who lived in the woman's hut all this time? Serving dinner to the chieftain. And now we found you. You ruined everything. The chieftain is angry. He bound to do stupid things, and I won't be able to talk him out of it. Our tribesmen will die, Amiri, all because of your itchy fists. Congratulations, Amiri. Now you're just like a real man from the Six Bears. You only think about yourself. You use your fist whether you need it or not, and then you leave it to the woman to sort out your mess. So that's how you talk, eh? You want me to tell you why I smashed the old mushroom's face? And why I fled? I'll tell you. Listen now. You wanted it. The war party I went with? You think we were to fight the giants? I thought that too. I was so happy. I was a fool. We did not go there to kill giants. They were there to kill me. Oh, We went through giants would eat us up, and they won't have to get their hands dirty. But I came back alive, and with this sword. I thought no one would dare to say that Amiri wasn't a real fighter, but they just laughed into my face and said that if the giants didn't kill me, the frost would. Then they left me alone in the wilderness, without food or tent. And when I understood why, when I saw what the hut was for, it was then, for the first time in my life, I felt real rage. Yes, Nylac, don't you turn away now. Look into my eyes. I killed them all with this sword. I'm not a thief, Nylac. I'm much worse. I'm a kinslayer. And you know what? I don't care. They deserved it. Our whole damn tribe can go to the Dragon's Maw. Me too? What? Do I deserve to die? Should I go to the Dragon's Maw too? Probably. That wasn't what I meant. You're not like them. I am part of this tribe. Don't want to help me save it? You better leave. I'll manage without you. I'll ask the Tiger Lords for help. Right. The guards were told that a half-elf named Sharel robbed you. Is that true? Robbed? Can't be. He is a great young man, a capable tailor. We agreed I will lend him money to start a shop at a humble rate of interest, but he didn't steal a single coin. I can fight for him. Give me one moment. He pulls a sheet of paper, scrawls on a short letter. Okay, so I'll give it that. Lovely. Confirmation of his innocence. All accusations of theft are false. So that's how it's going to go. Pardon me, Your Grace, but better safe than sorry. Here, let's see it's you free. There! Be careful now. You should keep your eyes peeled with enemies like yours. Oh, it's a little prick, innit? You really did it. For me, I've never seen anyone so honourable. My name is Sharel, Your Grace. I'm pleased to meet you. Is there any way I can repay you? Wait, do you need the services of a good tailor? Probably. Trust me, I can work wonders with a needle and a thread. It's only I can't afford a workshop on my own. If I could find a workplace, even one out here, I don't feel like returning to the capital after all that's happened. Please help me set up a workshop. If you're in need of decent tailored cloth, I'll make it cloth. I'll make it worth your while. My word, my brain frazzled there. May the gods protect you. Alright, so I take it I'm going to make something for you. Is the flower you're looking for? Beautiful. Thank you. You have helped me so much. Here, take my spear. My skill is nothing compared to the beauty of nature, but who knows, perhaps you'll find it useful. Tell me friend, is there a place here I could settle in? I do not wish to leave this place. If you agree to work with me, I'll build your workshop here. You really do that for me? I guess so. Alright, so I'm going to build 2 workshops. Oh, that's great. Wish you, please accept my gratitude for the workshop. The house is beautiful, the neighbours are wonderful, and everyone is so kind and friendly. I'm flooded with orders, and I think I could still be rotting away in jail for the false accusations. What about you? What would you like to know? Where are you from? I'm from Edrist. It's a small fishing town in Kino. That's a place where the elves send my kin into exile. The exile is for half-breeds. My father's a fisherman and a smuggler. He served as a steersmate on an Andorian warship until he met my mother and settled down. My mother is a neat weaver. There's an art for weaving a fishing net, and my mother is simply the best at it. She taught me to tie knots and weave patterns. How'd you become a tailor? Exactly, it's just how you explained it. I started when I entered Edrist Academy. I wasn't much into archaeology, but you don't have many options in Edrist. It's either the academy or a fishing business. That was when I realised that an ancient elven ornament can spruce up an object at all. I realised that using this sort of design made everything I sewed exquisite and quite popular. A couple of months later, half the student body was wearing my festing capes, and I'd finally found my passion, but then I left in search for better opportunities. You blush all the time. Yes, indeed. I beg your pardon, Your Grace. I'm not used to chatting with the ruler of the Banley. Before I met you, I always thought that rulers never talk to ordinary people. You're different. Okay. I brought a petitioner with me, Leigh Martinch, a famous expert in everything regarding alcohol and the beverages which feature it. Our impatient guest wanted you very much to speak to you in person and tell you about his project. Alcohol. Alright. This halfling before you looks young, but his sharp eyes, framed by slight wrinkles, gives away the petitioner's considerable age. The Lemire nods politely, sweeping the floor with his beret and showing off an emerging bald spot. My respects, Baron. I beg your forgiveness for how boldly I sought our meeting, but I could hardly trust anyone with the fate of my beloved new child, which appeared to me in a waking dream as I walked your lands. You see, I was travelling through on my way to Burvoy when to my surprise, I discovered a most curious detail. It turns out that many spicy and bitter herbs, which I and my colleagues use in our work, grow wild in these lands. Windberry, goatweed, genial. And these names probably tell you nothing. It's true. For the rich list is like splendid palette, the foundation upon which a true masterpiece must be built. Your Grace, I once imagined settling in Burvoy, but your lands have truly inspired me, and now my greatest dream is to open a shop in this very capital. With a bouquet you can easily gather nearby, I can easily create a new beverage true ambrosia for your any halfling. Only one thing is holding me back, a lack of financial resources. I hope that now, upon hearing my request, you and your respected treasurer will not refuse a humble artisan a little assistance. Of course, in exchange for future percentage, I shall eagerly await your decision. So that means I probably have to do it then. Right. Probably. Do you want to hear my opinion? This business will fail. Halfling alcohol is like fruit juice for the other races. It's nothing like your dwarvish stout. You want to take a risk and put your money on halfling dunkards? Well, this is your barony and your business. But remember, if you give this trader the money he asks for them tomorrow, there will be 10 more at your gates. Okay. We'll take the risk. Without considering this, of course, it's entirely up to you. Though I mind you that money belongs to the state. Man. Goldsmith's face shines. Your Grace, please accept this humble gift as a token of my deep affection, respect, and whatever else the rulers tell me I'm supposed to say. I very much hope you like it. I worked hard. Stalwart warrior's luck. Right, can't wait for your next creation. Believe me, it won't disappoint you. As long as I had a bright idea. I'm going to do something really special, unique, perhaps the best thing I've ever done. It's only I can't say what it's going to be exactly. But I know how to figure it out. But to do this, I need you to grant me 3 wishes. One is already fulfilled, and there's 2 more. Please visit me in my workshop, and I'll tell you more. You'll want lass. Nim wobble ganger. I love it. What's you? It's good to see you. What can I do for you? Well, what can I do for you? You asked me to come here. You mentioned I could grant you 3 wishes to help you create your masterpiece. Ah yes, it's very true. You granted my first wish. As to the second, they say that ink is the blood of science. In that case, alcohol is the blood of creation. I don't mean the ordinary tavern booze. I need something delicate, rare, like berry wine from Kinoin, or even, oh lord, elven absinthe. She slaps her head, freezes for a second, and starts speaking faster and faster, and waving her hand in excitement. Why, of course, why didn't I think of that? Elves. They're so close to nature. To be one with nature, that's the unity I'm looking for. Bring me a bottle if you please, or either it will fill my restless creative spirit. Just one gulp, and I will pierce the abyss of existence with a stare. Sink down into the bottom of my foe, and finally comprehend what the hell I've been trying to drag from it into the world. In that case, you know nothing about the work of an artisan, your Grace. Alright. Good. Alcohol. Greetings, your Grace. Here, I brought you something. Sharel. Golden thread. Thank you. I hope to see more proof of your mastery in the future. You've done so much for me, your Grace. You cleared my name of slander, freed me from jail, and gave me a chance to do my job with honour. Someone wiser than I would simply settle down and live a happy, quiet life. But there's a reason I was arrested at the outskirts of my domain. I don't want to discuss it here. Please come over to my village. When you have a moment, we can talk there. Believe me, I have quite a story to tell. Well, alright. Well, it is ready. I brought you something. Quiver or ultrasound arrows. You're welcome. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like that. Alright, I beg your forgiveness, your Grace, for making you come all the way to our distant region. There are too many guards in the palace that was chasing me recently. The thing is, I think I know who wrongly accused me. There's a tailor in the capital. His name is Maholan. He has the reputation of a brilliant master, so I wanted to become his apprentice. But when I went to his workshop, I saw things which alarmed me very much. Vests, shoes, gloves, all made from reptile skin. but the pattern was distinct. I've only seen the pattern on lizardfolk, intelligent beings who also live in the stolen lands. As far as I know, I tried asking Malone about it, but he threw me out in the cold. And when I tried to start my own business and open a shop, I was literally driven out of the capital. You haven't taken my word for it, but it's true. A master tailor in the capital is butchering lizardfolk to make clothes from their skin. I'm no tracker. I can't go hunting down Moham's poachers, but you could. If only you could find those murderers in the marshes and bring some evidence. The guards will take this seriously and will rid the capital of great evil. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so got another quest. Right, they are stripped of murdered lizard folk. They were skinned very skillfully, there's no doubt about it. The butchers meant to use these skins for leather work. If they were just trying to scare someone with a bloody murder, with a bloody murder, they would have made more cuts. But here they made the least. The butcher was clearly saving the skin. I was right. Morhalan is buying the skins of lizardfolk. He's a monster. Thank you for your support. Now I have all the evidence I need. I have taken too much of your time already. I will go to the guards and see the monsters are arrested. Okay. I'll wait till Morhalan's arrest. A young man wearing fancy clothes with delicate features and perfect posture gives you a precisely measured light bow. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Edrist Hanvaki. I beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. Thank you for honouring me with your visit. What do I owe the pleasure? Expression man on the young face, but counsels behind it polite smile. Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors from rubber kingdoms. Let me get straight to the point of my visit. It is a matter of utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here, one that has been looming over my family for a while, or perhaps one that has already come to pass. You see, Your Grace, 2 months ago my elder brother, ThomFnG, went missing. After leaving Gralton, where our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination, as we found out later, was a village called Farnhold, but he never arrived there. Your capital is the last place he was seen alive. Ooh. We don't know where he is or whether he's still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Please help us learn something about the fate of my brother, and you'll gain an eternal loyal ally. Your brother or family, no matter how vulnerable, has always carried a spirit of adventureness. If you will, in our blood, a thirst for risk and exploits. Each generation has its own daredevil who left all he owned and went chasing after some ghostly treasure, completely ignoring the tears of the loved ones. I'm afraid the family curse has befallen my brother now. If only I knew what exactly he was looking for, or where exactly he was going. Sadly, all I've managed to learn was the name of some village out in the middle of nowhere, Farnhold, along with the fact that my brother never arrived there. Execute him. Okay, yeah. Family. The Hotfuckers are an ancient family with a long history, hailing back to the days before Gralton's founding. Unfortunately, our wealth has been depleted by a series of reckless ventures, like the one my brother is partaking in right now. Family archives, some heirlooms, and our honour. These are all the treasures our once influential house has come to pass. Okay, I guess I've got no choice then. Right. So I have to find a missing person. Get lost. Go talk to that elf of yours, see if I care. The foul, nauseating stench of morning after breath permeates the glade. They of all sizes and shapes litter the ground, sleeping on the grass side by side. Some of them scarcely clothed. A drowsy satyr squints in pain and shifts his heavy gaze towards you. Percy, who is it? Who's this? I am the rightful ruler of these lands. Well, am I not? Ha! A midget baron of a midget country. What do you want? A loud voice? Why would I want to intimidate them? In the name of all that's good and fair, lower your voice. You were saying... By the gods, why are you yelling? What? Why are you whispering? Speak up, please. The unwanted satyr grabs his head in desperation as it turns into a grimace of pain and fear. Alright, I get it. We're leaving. Get up, you bastards. We're going home. Was that it?